to the news conference. We take you now to the news conference as Joyce Levy is announcing to the public the K-3 for Oakdale and Central primaries and grades 4 and 5 Martin King. He was really surprised that there were people in the audience, and was really surprised, as I understand, to look up and see that representatives from this Let's Talk radio program were there. We take you now to the hastily called news conference. What you did not see on television and what you did not read in the paper. The only radio station that could do it, did do it. The Let's Talk radio program on Mix 96.9 was there. Please listen.
Proposing and moving forward for August 10th of this school year is that Martin Luther King will be a 4th and 5th grade intermediate school. The two primary grades, we will be having pre-K through 3 at Central Primary and Oakdale Primary. At this time, if there are a few questions, hopefully be able to answer this for you.
Ron, why did it take the board this long to come to the conclusion, or the system comes to the conclusion that this is necessary 2 weeks out before school starts?
We felt, let's do something different this year. Accountability. These were the only 2 schools that did not have accountability for children. We just felt this was the right time to do it. No need to wait a year, no need to study. Just because it's 2 weeks doesn't mean you stop and don't do it in the something that's better for children, better for the community.
Ma'am, we've known for 5 years running that not only Martin King, but Oakdale and Central Primary have been in trouble, serious trouble. 5 years, 6 years of failure, 5 years under No Child Left Behind. The history of Martin King goes back to the 1990s. That's the data we have. Now, this is not something that you have to come up with right now. Now, why are you taking students from one sinking ship and putting them on another sinking ship?
Well, the parents are telling us they want a school that will at least have a 3rd grade.
And which parents are you talking to, and not the ones that are flabbergasted that this is your idea of improving things for those children? Those children have been failed, and I've already put Joe Martin on notice. We want gone.
Any other questions
Yes.
we have from the media at this time?
Yes, I would like to know, how is it possible that 2 weeks before school start, that you're able to make a decision to take students from one school and make them a part of 2 other schools, when something as simple as uniforms can't be made on that?
Well, today we're here to talk about the celebration of an opportunity to start being accountable for after children. And at this time,
I have a question. I have a question. I understand what you've said. I hear what you've said. But what I haven't heard is exactly what the program. You've thrown out phases. You've thrown out theories. You haven't said what it is you're shooting for. You haven't talked about the program that's supposed to get these kids from failure to success. You haven't let anybody know that's exactly going to happen. Last night at the meeting, a teacher stood and said she knew nothing about one of the things that you're instituting, and from my simple knowledge of the program that's to be implemented for principals and teachers to gather data on the students in the classroom, it's 2 weeks before school, and she did not know about the program. So there's a lot of holes in what you're saying. It's like we're being placated instead of talked to about serious problems that are going on with programming and with getting the kids where they need to be. 8 years of failure is what's happening here in Tuscaloosa. We don't even know the model that you're going to use. You haven't sure that the example you're using from a successful school system that you have studied, or a program that you have studied, or some type of education model of educating children is being used for Tuscaloosa. So it's still just words, it's still just moving kids around, it's just putting in programs instead of dealing with the problems that are at hand.
What has happened in the past is we have been moving children forward. are ready to start. We have claimed this opportunity and we are moving forward.